Hello, my name is Tracy and today I will be discussing how to use the reading strategy KWL chart. As you can see, the KWL chart is split up into 3 categories. So when you introduce a new content to students, preferably an expository piece before the reading, you want to do this KWL chart. What this is going to do, it does 3 things. First, it elicits students' prior knowledge. So this is what the K represents, so what the students already know. So when you give them the text, you want to ask them a question like, what can you tell me about this topic and what do you already know about it? That is going to go right along in this column. The next column is, what do students want to know? You can ask questions like, what do you think you'll learn from this text, or what are some questions that you want to know? Also, if there's some vocabulary from the text that the students aren't familiar with, they can put, what is such and such, or what does this mean? For example, if students are learning about gravity and they don't know what it is, that's where this question could be placed right here in this column, what is gravity? Now, after the students have gone through the content and you guys have read and the lesson is taught, we can go back to the chart to reflect on what the students have learned. It will go right here in this column. So the questions that were previously asked in the middle section can now be answered with what the students have learned. This is a great tool to use, especially when introducing new content. It's a very good tool. Students are really going to get a lot out of it. What it's going to do for them, it's going to make sure that they are keeping up with comprehending the material and what's being taught at that time. This tool also works very great in a large group setting. You can also use this as an individual piece of paper with KWL, have the students write it themselves, and they can do it on their paper and write it down with their pencil as well as an individual. But this is a great tool to use as a large group. And it implicits what the students already know. And just to get them started, I know a lot of students, when you ask them, hey, what do you know about this topic? Another good follow-up question is, well, why do you think that? Or what else can you tell me about it? If the students say, well, I don't know what I want to know, say, what do you think this piece will teach us by reading this text? So KWL is great to use at any grade level. I've seen this used in 1st, 2nd, and 3rd grade, and I'm sure it can be used all the way up to 12th grade. It's absolutely a great tool to use. It keeps students track with their comprehension and what they're learning and what they want to learn. It's also a great tool to use for the teacher to look back on and reflect. This can be used as an assessment tool as well, so that the teacher can keep up with what the students also want to know. So this is just how you would set up. I hope the video was very informational. And this is the KWL chart, and I hope it helped. Thanks for watching.